So in the beginning of this episode, we go back in time in the Yoshiwara district, and at this point it is almost confirmed that the demon that Tanjiro and the others are looking for is actually an Oiran. She was confronted by the house owner at the time due to her suspicious nature and the frequent disappearing members of the house. And I would say that maybe confronting someone that we think that might be a murderous demon isn't actually a good idea. Then we continue where we left off in the Yagimoto house, where Inosuke seems to have sensed the demon's presence in Makio's room, but he wasn't able to catch up to it and the demon managed to escape from the house. But the question still remains, how did Makio vanish when the demon was escaping through the walls? But it maybe has something to do with a special demon art that we still don't know. In the Kyogoku house, Zenitsu finally gets back to the actual reality, giving up his dream to become the #1 Oiran and getting back to the initial mission he was assigned to follow. But it wasn't like he wasn't paying any attention at all, since he was aware that the owner of his house had passed away 2 days ago, and that could be a good indication that a demon might be near. And that was exactly the case, because Zenitsu has the first confrontation with a demon that is disguised as an Oiran, and he could immediately tell that he was dealing with an upper moon only from sensing her presence. And even though Zenitsu can be the first one to grumble when there is a demon in the area, this was the first time that I've seen him swallow his fear and stand up to the upper moon to protect the young girl that the Oiran was brutally bullying. And he got knocked out for that. Although this isn't even the worst thing, because Zenitsu's cover was easily revealed by the upper moon when she observed the way he reacted to the backhanded punch. But while Zenitsu and Inosuke are already in action, Tanjiro on the other hand is having a great time, being in his own element by serving the house owner with the daily chores to the point of being very unmanageable. But at least one of our guys is having fun. Remember when Zenitsu said that he heard about the house owner passing out? Well, that happened 2 days before our guys arrived at the district, and this was displayed to us in a very Quentin Tarantino style. The owner was dropped from a high altitude from the upper moon to make it seem like a suicide. This all happened because the demon was confronted again in the same way she was in the Edo period. And by the way, the upper moon design was nice. Next, the smooth criminal himself shows up to the district and, noticing the frequent activities of the Upper Moon 6, whose name is Daki, warns her to be more careful since the Hashira could recognize them right away. What's interesting is the treatment that Muzan gives Daki compared to the one that he gave to Akaza, considering that Akaza has a higher rank, but maybe it could be that Daki hasn't disappointed him yet, because we have learned already that Muzan is very ruthless with his subordinates. And the last scene was a straight up horror sequence. Since Daki found out that he is actually a demon slayer, we should have all expected for her to go after him. And this was all for this episode as well. Make sure to leave a like and also subscribe for more Demon Slayer discussions. Thank you so much for your attention and I will see you next time.